Hi, my friends. So let's talk about something that is playing a major role in all of our lives, and that is something that we don't usually think about and we're not necessarily aware of. And that is the subject of basic human needs. So there are four basic human needs, and there are two additional human needs that all of us, for to have a fulfilled life, we choose to also fulfill. So the four basic human needs, the first one is the need for security. The second one is the need for variety. The third one would be need for importance. And the fourth one would be the need for connection or for love. So I'm just gonna quickly explain all of those. What does any of that need mean? Now, we are all different. We all have different description of each need, because what security means for me doesn't necessarily mean the same for you. But something that is generally accepted, that would be, for example, security of having the roof over your head, not being homeless, being able to pay the bills, and having constant income, financial situation, or a financial security in a way. Health security, being in a proper dry place where your health is not going to be affected. So those kinds of things would be something that would fall under the security. The second need would be variety. So we all need variety in a way. So if you're doing a job that is every day the same, like from the start until the end, you're gonna lose your mind. It feels like for not just most of the people, but for all of the people, it feels like you are slowly dying. You need variety. You need some excitement. You need some difference, some surprise from time to time. You need to have something a little bit different. That's why they usually put people in jail, or in solitude for, that's one of the biggest punishment you can give to a man, to put him in a place where there's no variety, where he's constrained to the same old. The third human need would be importance. So all of us, we need to have this feeling of being important to somebody, being of use for somebody, so that we have a place in this world. So it's not just we are one of the 1000 and we get lost in the numbers. We have to have certain feeling that we are a little bit different and important because of that. The fourth basic human need would be human need for connection, for love, for um, being part of a family, of a relationship, of the group of friends. So just to being a part of something, connected with something, we need that connection. Even the loneliest wolf, the person who is so introvert and wants to be in solitude his whole life, that person is still going to connect to at least a blanket or at least some animal, somewhere in his proximity. So we do need to have certain connection with something or someone. When it comes to the additional needs, the first one would be the need for growth. And in a way, for me, because when I see it, it's similar and really connected to the need for variety, because as we go through life, we do grow, we do change. So we do experience things from different perspective, and we need that growth. We need to learn new stuff. We need to move forward. And then the second additional, or the sixth basic need would be the contribution, the giving. So when we give, we feel the most fulfilled, because in a way that is the purpose in life. The purpose in life, as I see it, and this is just my personal opinion, is first to grow and expand, learn, and the second one would be to be of service, to help other human beings next to you. That's what makes you fulfilled. So once you understand all of your human needs, you can actually go and check them out, how you stand with those. And now, basic human needs are always fulfilled, but we don't fulfill them at the same level. So basically, they are not all at the same place in a hierarchy of our needs. And that hierarchy of our needs is changing. So for example, what my primary human need was like 10 years ago, it's not the same today. So it changes, but those four basic human needs are always here and are always something that we fulfilled, but not necessarily at the same level as we did somewhere or sometime, or as we are going to do in the next 10 years of our life. I'm so sorry, I just see my hair. So also, one thing that I need to mention is that every human need can be fulfilled in a positive or in a negative way. So whenever you are so stuck on that need that you need to fulfill it, that you go over the top, you are streaming toward the negative way. So for example, if your need for security is really high on your hierarchy of needs, and you are so concerned about your security, I mean, for example, financial security, that you don't want to spend any money, then you are fulfilling it in a negative way. This is just one of examples. There you can find many other examples for this type of need, right? When it comes to variety, for example, you can't settle down at all. You just need constant changes. You're changing the job all the time, so much so that it actually affects your life in a negative way. That would be fulfilling the need for variety in a negative way. Also, importance is, for example, you want to be always number one, always want to be the best one, the center of attention. You don't care how you're going to get there to be the number one, you just want to get there. So on the way there, you actually are really mean and you impact in a bad way a lot of people. So that is fulfilling the need of importance in the negative way. When it comes to the love, what I can thought about right now for being a negative way of expressing that need, and that would be, for example, codependency of your partner. For example, you can't do anything without your partner, so much so that you are obsessed with your partner's whereabouts all the time, and that partner feels like it's drained with you and your need for love, which unfortunately happens sometimes. So those are just those four. Of course, I can go on, but I think you get the grid now, how you can express those needs in a negative way. So now the purpose of this video is for you to understand where you are. And so often it happens that usually people, when I talk about this, they say, oh, I know what my first need is, and that is the sense of security or sense for love. But when they actually go through them through the activity that I'm going to share with you right now, and exercise actually that I'm going to share with you right now, they get surprised because so often it happens that what they thought their most important human need is, that they are streaming for, it's not there, it's not that. And sometimes the way that their life is changing, and when they're going for certain goals in their life, it's a little bit more difficult to achieve them when they are putting, for example, if you want to, let's say like this, if you want to open a business, and opening a business is something that is unreliable, it's unknown, there is no security in that, because it's really risky when you start opening a business, and your basic human needs that you really cherish really to the point of, being um, really hoping for. That is security, for example, like especially financial security. And then you need to enter into new business which doesn't give you that security at the beginning. At least it doesn't. It's going to be really difficult for you to reach your goal of opening a new business if you are so constant and so focused on the options where security is more profound and more valuable to you. So given the options of having the risky thing, that is usually a variety, and security, you're always going to go for the security. So basically this goal is not going to be reached because you are streaming towards something completely different, and you are actually tripping yourself up. So the first thing to understanding actually where you are for is understanding where your hierarchy of your needs are. So how to do that? Basically just take a piece of paper and put one under the other. Just list all the needs. So the first one is security, the second one is variety, the third one is importance, the fourth one is love, the sixth one is it's the contribution, and no, the fifth one is growth, and the sixth one is contribution. So I'm just going to repeat it one more time. I'm so sorry about this slip up. So it's security, variety, importance, love, growth, and contribution. And then once you put everything one under the other, right? Go from the first to the second. So security and variety. If given the choice of security and variety, which one is more important to you? Which one it's more important? Just put a one line next to it. Then again, go security, importance, and then put the line to the one that is more important to you, and then security and love, and up until the end. And then once you are done with security, go with variety and importance, variety and love, and then just, I believe you understand how this thing works from now on. So take it, just do it. Do all the put all the lines for the one that is more important, given the option of the two. And at the end, when you are done with all of those, just add all those lines and see which of those needs got the most lines. At least first two human needs, see which had the most lines in your on your sheet. And those two humans needs with the most lines are the ones that are really important to you and are on the hierarchy of the ones that you are really streaming for. And now think about your goal in life, where you are and what are you going for, and is that in line with your ultimate goal, basically. And now the good thing is that everything is changeable. Now if you score 0 for one of those needs, that doesn't mean that you don't have that need. Remember, this is a basic human needs. We all have to have it. We all have it. It's just that it's not the high on your hierarchy of needs. It's the last one. So once you see your hierarchy, see it, how does it correlates with your goal, basically, end goal, wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do and succeed in your life. And if you need to tweak something, if you need to change something on your hierarchy of needs, now you know what you need to do. And later on in life, whenever you are faced with a choice between two needs that need to be fulfilled, you're going to be more mindful and more in charge of which direction to take. So guys, I do hope that this makes sense to you. Please let me know in the comments what you think. And of course, if you have any questions, use the comment section. That's why it's there. If you want to connect with me, all my links to my social medias are in the description. And of course, there is the link to having a one-on-one with me, completely free, 30 minutes introductory session. And I hope you're going to utilize it while it's still there. And of course, hit like and hit subscribe, and share my videos to whomever you think would benefit from them. Thank you for being with me and sticking with me until the end, and see you on my next video. Bye bye for now.